check this out. We and hubby, well, hubby and myself, Grizzy and me, Eskie and Grizzy, if you want to call it that, we actually decided to go out after a week of being, actually, he was actually in the house for a while, and I had to work, but today was the day. It was a nice day. It wasn't frigid, wasn't cold. Well, it was cold, but wasn't too terribly cold. Unlike those down south of us, I wish you all well, and I hope you're doing okay down there, but either way, we went out and decided to go out shopping and found some things. He saw this fan, and this was the second fan that he saw at the Goodwill shop. First one was a black Polonus, or a low penis, and I was about ready to get that, but then he noticed this. I'm thinking, the white one, holy shit, it's a Holmes there. I grabbed it because they were both the same price, but I've been wanting a Holmes Air desk fan with the awkward rear end for a while, and well, why the heck not? It was a decent price, and the only issue I have with it so far, and it has the plastic band around the grill and that holds it in, and the back cage is plastic and the front cage is metal, so it's kind of awkward, but it was the 80s, man. It was the 80s. Except this was a 90. Except this is a 91. So, yeah. Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? It's a Holmes there, Holmes. Yeah. About that awkward back end. I mean, I'll admit, when I first saw this in the 80s, because I was a kid of the 80s, 13-year-old me, when I first saw this in 89, this style in 89, I'm thinking, what the hell is that? Because I've grown up with all the Galaxies and the Lascos and the cheap Taiwanese Quo Horn fans. And I saw this, I'm thinking, it looks... How? But over time, I've gotten to like it. And of course, you know what they say. 'Cause everything old is new again. Yeah, sing it, ladies. But yeah, everything old is new again. And you probably can't see it because the lighting isn't decent, but this has been used and the dial is sun damaged, and apparently it's been sun damaged to the point where it's been oscillating a lot because it's non-oscillating, and don't know if I can fix that. Let's take a look at the informations. It's upside down. Either way, it's a model HAOF-1200, made in China, serves in USA, 120 volts, 60 hertz, 5/10 of an amp. January 1991, when this was made for the 1991 model year. So yeah, I think this was like maybe either in the last or next to last year for the Holmes Air logo, before they decided just to go to Holmes. Who knows? And unfortunately, I'm going to have to get another blade for this because when I was cleaning it, it was crumbling at the edge. Yeah. Unfortunately, these blades are kind of a dime a dozen, so get any Taiwanese made fan and we're good to go. So I guess we're ready. We're going to plug it up and we're going to give it a go. Alright, we are plugged up, and I don't know how the performance is going to be because that blade is chipped, but go big or go home, I guess. Here's high. It's not bad, but it's not shaking, but 34 watts at 29 hundredths of an amp, so it's under spec, so that's good. Medium. And before I mention, I did not try this at the store, so if it dies, it dies. And you get a fail, live on camera. .24 hundredths of an amp at 29 watts. I'm about 2 feet away and I can still feel the breeze, so of course this was back when performance and quality meant something. Nowadays it's like just that. We're currently running 25 watts at 21 hundredths of an amp. Cool. Let's check the oscillation on. And check the spin down time now. You can probably barely hear it, but that blade is really... But yeah, it's going to need a little work. In fact, actually that blade needs to be replaced. Because if I continue to use it, it'll probably end up being like that one blade I tried to fix on that Galaxy 2150. Yeah. Okay, that's going to do it for this show and tell of this 1991 Holmes there, model HAOF-1200 that my husband found at the Goodwill shop. And I bought it for a decent price. And normally... Okay, quick story on this. Normally, if it was 20 years ago, I wouldn't even looked at this because I've always hated this design. I hated this because 13-year-old me in 1989 saw this and like ugly. But like they say, everything old is new again. So everything old is new again. Okay, ow, I can't do it because my hip. But yeah, so it's gonna need a little work. You know, I mean, I cleaned it up as best I could, but it's going to actually need to do a thorough PM and a new blade, because this blade may not last much longer. Because it's either, because you saw, it's kind of chipped and damaged and everything else, and, well, either way, but it still performs as it is, so I may just use it until then. And when this blade breaks, find another coil horn fan or another Taiwanese fan. Slap the blade on it, take the blade off that, slap this, and we're good to go. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen then? So, we'll find out when we get there. So, till next time, wherever it is, I'm Eskie. Thank you for watching. Comic Box Open.